This is Rockport Ryan with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report.
All right, starting out this week, Texas Fish Tips would like to send out their thoughts and prayers to the family of Kevin, the lost boater there in Copano Bay this past weekend. Thanks to all the volunteers that showed up and the law enforcement that helped with the search efforts. And again, our thoughts and prayers are with the family. Fishing this week, we're going to be dealing with some wind up until this weekend, but this weekend is looking really nice, just like last weekend wound up looking nice. Definite places that we hit last weekend. We're coming out here from Port Bay back here into Italian Bend, right around the broken pilings of the old pier. We managed to hook up on some nice reds. Coming around to the back side, all from that abandoned duck blind all the way into that back corner. Was very active with some reds, some nice size reds, including coming back into this canal system. We went back into the canal system and it got kind of sporadic, but definitely as we went in and as we came out of the mouth of that opening, we definitely were hitting on them. If you are dealing with the wind, top waters are going to be kind of getting choked out by the wind. But if that wind lays down, the top waters are the ticket. We were hooking up on trouts and on reds. Also going with, if you do have that wind, the paddle tails. Root beer and chartreuse has been working really well. Your gold spoons, all of those are your go-to baits for this time of year. When this wind lays down this weekend, I would definitely suggest either launching from this first launch of Brown and Root Flat and coming out onto this flat. Our water levels are still staying up. We did have a little bit of a dip with that northern, but the water is coming back. What I would suggest is coming out onto this flat, you can work your way across this flat. Definitely keep an eye out. I really think that they're going to be hanging out around in these areas this coming week and weekend. But if you've got the experience and you want to try out, definitely come all the way back to these islands. Between the pipeline and that Y cut, we definitely always pick up some nice reds up in there. Again, when that wind lays down, we're going to be looking at top waters. If you've got that chop and everything, definitely going with your subsurface, spinners, your root beer and chartreuse, paddle tails. All of those have been doing good. Another great place is if you come all the way down and coming up this sailboat channel. When you're coming up that sailboat channel, you've got a couple of little inlets that are off to the sides. Definitely take a little peek down those before heading out onto the main flat out here and getting your limit of reds. All right, another place to come out is going to be going into the fish habitat. Some of the flats that are going to be on the inside curls of those islands, the reds are coming up around there. Definitely give that some time. Going around, working around between those islands, it's a nice little area that you can cover a whole lot of habitat. And the great thing about it is that if you're hitting at these reds, the other reds are on the other side of islands. So you can definitely work yourself around all of those little islands. Definitely check along that back wall. We even actually got up on that wall and made some casts out into the open area and still managed to get some bites. So definitely this weekend, when the wind lays down and everything, come out here to the fish habitat and get some reds and trout.
This is Rockport Ryan. Thank you for watching.